Hey guys. Okay, this one is both long and slightly more explicit. So you've been warned. This is Letters to UN number 27, Spirit Face, Madrid. Dear Ewan, I made it to Madrid. Everyone told me it was the best and the best ever, and I'd like it more than anything. When Forrest Gump came out, I refused to see it for 6 months. I have some allergy to everybody clamoring at something. Barcelona has felt like home. If I had to pick a place to stay, it would be Barcelona, even though there's no relational practices happening. I didn't want to like Madrid because some part of me didn't want the spell of Barcelona to end. I clocked it and resolved to allow what was happening while keeping myself open. I booked a Mr. B&B for the night. It's like an Airbnb, but gay. It's usually a room in a gay guy's place, and that's often nice because the host can give good gay tips. And sometimes they're hot. I've fooled around with one. He had great boundaries too, and it only happened once, but was so sexy. I definitely let the host's picture affect my choice of where to stay, and the guy from Madrid looked manly and handsome. He messaged me that I could come as early as I wanted, as that would allow him to be free for the rest of the day. I opened my Scruff app, which is a gay hookup app, as the train pulled into the city, and guess who I see? My host, the same picture from Mr. B&B. His handle was his real name plus cum dump. Interesting? I follow the instructions while absorbing the first hits of the city. People in Barcelona said Madrid was more open. I could feel it. A softness, as if an entire city had been breastfed, mirrored properly as a child, and whose parents never fought. I get to the Mr. B&B and meet my host. That pic was from the 20th century. He was British. He was a talker. He showed me around and asked if I wanted to sit down and talk about the city. He was the kind of verbose that makes me think he hasn't gotten any connection in a while. I could feel a desire to run, but I adjusted my listening and I spirit faced him. It's a move I created where I imagine my spirit can slip the bonds of my body and see out from the other person's eyes. It's my trick when someone is annoying. I decide to do it. I imagine my spirit softly leaving my body and jumping into theirs. It's harder when the person is looking at me because then I have to do the make social faces thing while also trying the other person on. When I jumped in my host, it felt like a kind of long, slow, constant wolf mourning lost connection. Slow, sad, begging, proud, longing, hurting, beautiful and resilient, excited to feast on the attention between us. It called to similar feelings in my own body. It felt like our longings were howling together, and I felt gratitude that this particular longing had gotten more voice in me. It was beautiful. Beyond that experience, I could perceive how, if I wasn't spirit facing him, it would be super annoying. He wasn't concise, to the point, or even really guessing at what I would find interesting. He was just aware that I was apparently willing to listen, but it felt good jumping in his body. Then he started referencing sex. Him. Do you know that the Mr. B&B app now lets people hook up through it? Guys will pay like $20 a night and then they share a bed with the host. Me. I'd do it for about $300 an hour, so there would have to be a huge kickback, I replied. I said that to go bigger on the weirdness go bigger on the weirdness than him, and it worked. He kind of had a brownout as he started doing math, and I took the break created by the chaos to say, I'm going to go explore the city. A great way to consciously withdraw is to set my intention towards what's next. He was following me and started telling me the story of how he got kicked off of Airbnb. Well, this girl who was staying here was really dumb and couldn't open the lock. And I merely said, It's okay, you are a girl. Like Neo dodging bullets in slow motion, my mind twisted and turned. Time to go. I felt bad for him. He's from a different era. Me, why don't you sign up with Verbo? Him, what's Verbo? Me, it's great. It's basically the same as Airbnb, but it's not MAGA. Him, what? Well, one of the owners of Airbnb is a huge Trumper, and it's great to not use them. Can you imagine what I just walked into? Him, in a British accent, I'm MAGA. Him, the gays are taking it too far. Him, drag queens shouldn't be around children. Me, let's not do politics, and I apologize for starting us on that. Him, well, if I'm so bad, you can just use that as an excuse to punish me. And then he pointed at his butt and did humpy motions. Me, okay, I'm going to go walk around. Bye. I felt fine. My fascination with how all these energies collided was high. And I felt sad to be that horny and lonely and close minded. That's probably not going to turn around this life. On the streets of Madrid, I could feel that angelic, perfect childhood vibe. It felt legit. To myself, why do I only spirit face when I don't like my experience? So I decided to spirit face the pleasant people of Madrid. Kids trying to get people to donate money. They didn't say Madrid was better than Barcelona. They relaxedly said, they're, Barcelona and Madrid, different. They brightened at my playfulness. Go save the world! Eyes big, no defenses, earnest, pure, clean, joy, healthy, not a trace of self doubt. The security at the Prado, that's the famous museum there, they were so practical and generous. They had to confiscate my sunscreen, face cream, and silicone lube. They were unfazed with strong boundaries and compassion, confused, stern, caring, something T does, anti humiliating, composed, endeared. We'll label it and you can get it on the way out. She smiled so warmly. My trying her on was like fierce warmth to protect me from embarrassment. People walking on the street, my trying them on is so weird because I imagine they felt so mundane, hot, scrunched face, on vacation, trying to explore, uncomfortable, near their loves, but a mix of, you're so annoying, plus, I love you. When I spirit face someone, it's like there are two persons worth of life force coursing through me. Their mundaneness is beauty itself for me. The cosmology I let my mind organize around for all of this is there's only one spirit. There's only one person in any room. Consciousness. Our souls are little sandwich baggies that are apportioned a chunk of spirit. If the baggies are slightly open, then the spirit in the soul stays fresh because it's flowing. But if the baggies stay sealed, then the spirit in the soul gets stale. I'm recommitting to spirit facing more constantly instead of just when I don't like being with someone or when I'm relatefulling. My big lift is going to be able to do it when my feelings are hurt. On my bucket list for this life is to love people when they stab me in the heart, and I want it to be fun and easy. Spirit facing you from afar, I'm sure you're looking at someone kindly. Mike.